Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle-King County area since 1910. We partner with families and communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth through services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African-American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
Women are not an homogenous group.
We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to say.
Once we change and improve the mindset around what Black wealth is and can be, and show success along the journey, the longer term impacts will be huge. This is something that once we get there and at various places along the journey, we'll see that this is something that we could have done or could have begun a long time ago and simply managed to not yet find the trail. But once we do find the pathway, we'll be able to create something that no one will be able to take away from us, from our families, or our communities. And like I say, the impact will be huge. So we can either talk about it or get on with the task. My suggestion is that we hunker down, cinch up our belts, and get on
This
with
campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhood's Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, and on Twitter at Rainier Av Radio.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and IDYourself
here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio
every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
What's life if you don't live it how you want to live? Put my heart's intentions into all of this. Popping bottles in the VIP, taking extra sips. Business moves and new connections equal extra chips. I called my brothers up and I told them we blessed. Pull up on me, family, I just ripped the check. No more flashing back to days when this life was a mess. But I might be kinda standoffish, I'm still playing chess. Cause every around me get labeled a threat. And every around me know how to finesse. I've been trying to live right, they say I break the rule. I'm in this V12 coasting off by the ocean view.
Rising higher than I ever been. Why would I come down if I'm above the rim? I've been adding up this paper, I've been losing some friends. The freak got a man, she would skate off of the band. We had a dream, but I did it on my own. Threw my plans up, took the show on the road. They can't stand me, that's why they fall. I got stamina, I'm running laps on this marathon.
Smoking on Cooper, I'm Marley, but I'm still turned to a rowdy. Keep me a bag in my pocket when I be out sliding through Cali. I'm a 5-star, up in a 4-star telly. I tell her baby she water, I'ma come swim in the belly. Give me these plays, give me these racks, give me these diamond rings. Living like fast, I did the dash, now I'm in the league. My pops is an immigrant, he came from overseas. Sit on banana boats, just to come live the dream. How could you say that you understand me when you ain't in the problems I lived? I'm a diamond in the rough, was cut from all the pressure on me. I learned to boss up, don't talk much, I be getting it in. And I ain't mad at those that ain't believing. You could watch me ride.
Rising higher than I ever been. Why would I come down if I'm above the rim? I've been adding up this paper, I've been losing some friends. The freak got a man, she would skate off of the band. We had a dream, but I did it on my own. Drew my plans up, took the show on the road. They can't stand me, that's why they fall. I got stamina, running laps on this marathon.
Yes, sir. Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. And opening the with Khalil's joint Stamina featuring Bezo off of the his EP Hustle Vision, but also the NBA 2K22 soundtrack, yo. So he is our guest tonight. He'll also be joined by King Thayo. They have a project together, so they'll be talking about that, man. But yes, sir. You're tuned into Fresh Juice, which is every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. Hosted, of course, by the Juice Pack, myself, D Money, as well as
Pint Size Patron, getting his camera right.
Yeah, and
IDYourself, you heard?
And Mambo, I believe, is going to be joining us shortly, man. So at least we got 3 members of the team right off the bat. If you're tuning in for the first time, like we scour the internets for newest music and hip hop and R&B, but sometimes we hit some reggae, sometimes we hit the dance hall, sometimes we Afro beats, man. Anything that's dope and independent, we feature on this program every single week for you. And you can always follow us on all of our platforms: Facebook group /Fresh Juice Media, IG and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media. Also on YouTube at Fresh Juice Media. And you can hear all the music on tonight's program on our Spotify playlist at Fresh Juice Mix 2023. That's Fresh Juice Mix 2023. And you can hear it all, as well as we want to get you involved in those comments: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all those platforms. Feel free to comment in. We have a little game show during the thing that we during the show that we also want to get you involved in. We'll be live at this until 11 p.m. All right. So as Patron gets his things in order,
I just can't hear nothing, but I'm here.
Okay. I'll get that fixed as soon as we can here. But so yeah, before we get going here, I do want to pay tribute to DJ Nasty Ness, who had a terrible issue with his diabetes. He came on live and he said that he passed out. Hundreds of people have reached out to him. So we want to definitely pay our respects to a legendary DJ in this scene, DJ Nasty Ness, yo. So yes, definitely.
Yeah, feel better, bro. Feel better.
Good health, DJ Nasty Ness.
Yeah, he also hosts a show on this station called K Fox Night Beat. It's every Sunday night at 10 p.m. So you can tune in for him then. Looks like Mambo's here now. Finally, there we go. There's OG Mambo.
What up? What up? What up? What? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah. All right. So check-ins, guys. Mambo, how's your week been?
You know, it's been productive.
Yeah, your internet's bugging, man. All right, Miles Salvador says, have a great broadcast together with your special guests. ID, how's your week been, man?
Good. Real busy. I'm tired. I got a busy week this week. My birthday's on the 30th. My girl's mom, my mother-in-law, basically, her birthday was today. So it's a lot going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to her.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate that. Thank
you.
you.
For sure. Patron, man?
Doing well, doing great.
Okay. Nice. I would say the same.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Patron, because man, you don't really be out to see like
I was just going to say.
Appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. They said there was a bug going around.
Man, you keep that bug up there, bro.
You mean down there?
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it actually.
Nah, I'm in Tacoma, so y'all up there.
Oh, word.
I heard it was in Lacey.
Oh, man.
I heard it was in Lacey, man. They said the hospitals are full.
It's the Lacey bug, man.
Yo, fall back. We just need to keep this bubble.
It's moving around.
I hear you.
It's not be reaching.
It's the Lacey virus.
Wuhan.
Oh
Yo,
my
you
God.
bugging, bro. You bugging.
Oh man.
What up, Mambo? How's your
What
week been?
How was the week?
Man, your internet
I
is
was saying
bugging.
it's been pretty smooth. I finally made my way back in the gym, trying to get productive and
There you go.
stay activated. And everybody and their grandmother's New Year's resolution, so it's been tough to
Hey,
find
so
an
was it
open
like?
machine, man.
Are you like a person that just works out because you know what I'm saying? You like the vibe and you're really trying to get on some mental body kind of like connection, or do you work out because you're trying to get ready for A, your birthday, B, summertime, or C, a specific person that's going to be in town soon?
It's generally not like for like said event, but it definitely is with the idea of just becoming mentally fit, physically fit, aesthetically pleasing. There's definitely a lot of vanity involved in this.
That's fair. Hey, have you ever seen two people at the gym just making out?
Say what?
No.
People at the gym make, you know.
I've been to mad gyms, bro. I've never seen it before in my life.
I don't think that's proper
Like that would
gym
almost be kind
etiquette.
of weird, yo. Like for real. If I saw,
I don't think so either. I don't think it's
If there was
sanitary.
a couple,
God.
you're tripping, bro. Patron, you need to relax.
All right, man. I think we definitely need to relax, and we got to bring in our guest, man. So it's been a couple weeks since he's been able to do this, so we're definitely going to pass it over to our introductory extraordinaire. Right as he goes
No
black.
worries. No, I mean, who do you want to bring in first?
Actually, they're together, man. They're together, so bring them in both.
Oh, well, this is excellent, man. The dynamic duo, 2-for-1 special, the one who's going to get it done. Call your daughter, tell your son. We got King Thayo and Kahlil Khalil in the building, man. And we got questions.
Yeah, here they are, yo.
Welcome.
What's happening? Welcome.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate
What's the
you having
deal,
us
man?
on. Hey, life is good. Life
Man,
is
we
good.
we heard there's a bug coming from Lacey. I hope it didn't come from y'all first, man, because y'all the next stops out.
Man, for real, because everybody out here getting sick, man. I'm tired of it.
Now you just spreading rumors.
Fake news.
Man, OG Mambo, you might have, I don't know, you might have shut it down, man.
Bruh.
Nah, how y'all boys doing?
Be good, man.
Life is good. Things is relaxed and busy at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
Man, let me go ahead and kick the door down, man. Why do we gotta say your name twice? I'm gonna kick the door down. Let's do it.
He said, "Why we got it? Let's start it off with a bang." Because that's just me through and through. So when I was picking out my artist name about like 5 years ago, I would say, and we lose everybody. Okay, everybody.
No.
We here.
Full screen.
Yeah, no doubt.
You just that important.
Hey, I'll take it. He said, "We're getting the rest of us are gone." But yeah, I was sitting up trying to decide, you know, like most people flip their names a lot of the times when you hear artist names, especially like in the rap game and stuff like that, which is a big portion of what I do besides the reggae and that side of my heritage. I was like, okay, do I want to sit here and be like, let me make a new alias and persona to give myself to the public image as I start looking at like releasing more music and putting things out? I was like, man, I don't really want to do that because I feel like everything that I'm trying to portray and bring forward is a true representation of myself in a way that I don't want to hold any piece of who I am back from the people. You know, I want people to be aware of who I am. And I've always been everybody, my family, my friends. Nobody really has ever like referred to me by my last name. It's always just been Kahlil. You know, I had 2 last names. When my mom remarried, my last name shifted. So I've had multiple last names. I was like, let me just confirm and put out like everything that you get is organic to my soul and it's so true to me that it needs to be put forward twice. As in, this is
man. Look, check it out. I gotta put some hands on that. Let me put my hands on that. That's what's up, bro. And for real, honestly, like I was thinking like Mafia Tommy 2 times, or sometimes he had to say it twice, but like that was like the dopest answer you could have gave me, bro. Dopest answer you could have gave me, son. Yo.
Man, hey, we can take it that way too. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know, and for your answer, I got a really dope ID the question for us later on. Go ahead, Patron. My bad.
Oh, for sure. We looking for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say in Filipino culture, all the nicknames are said twice. So it's like
For real?
Ling Ling, John, Jeff.
Oh, you're right. I didn't know that was a thing though. You're right though. Shed some light on my brain. You just opened up a piece of my brain that was dark for a while.
Oh my God. Let's get into the thing that I'm sure everybody tuning in wants to find out about. Like, you guys were featured on the NBA 2K22 soundtrack. You got your whole EP on that thing, man. How does that happen?
Do y'all play ball?
That's a good question. We should ask somebody how that happened, right? Let me call somebody.
Well, do you get paid for every game they sell?
Nah, so with a deal like that, it's pretty much a situation where you get a one-time payment as a licensing fee to license to move the music for the situation. So,
understand.
Check it out, but you gotta think about it. It's like somebody teaching you how to fish or somebody feeding you a fish, bro. It's like that joint's gonna spread to millions of people.
Yeah,
it's usually a bigger check the first time, at least.
For real.
Public awareness. There's funds like a lot of, if you get into like the sync world and things like that, a lot of big projects are looking for independent music to fill out portions of their soundtracks once you get past like all the big acts, because they have a certain budget allocated to how much music and funding they have for music per game or movie or whatever you're dealing with, you know. So once all the big budget's gone, they still need more things. They're finding people they want to believe in, support. It's really knowing the right people. I got connected with somebody who happened to be in the 2K department, actually not in their music department. He worked in their overall branding, but he's been watching what I've been doing for a couple years and was just like, look, I can't make you any promises, but like, we're working on the new game. We're working on the new soundtrack, and I believe in what you're doing. If you want to get me some songs, I'll pitch some of it to the music department for you and we can see what happens. And I was like, well, don't tell me nothing more, say less.
So it's technically like an A&R type of deal, contacted you from like they were putting together the soundtrack and they're like, we like your music, we want you on there.
Yeah, it was pretty much like a third party kind of shift of somebody who was involved with that company already, not necessarily like an outsider coming in and being like, let's take you over here, but somebody who actually
like I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy.
Yeah,
sometimes it works out like that.
These resources, man, everything's network. It's all people.
Just curious, do you have the game? Do you play that game?
I play it here and there. I'm not a
That's
huge
what I'm saying.
gamer.
Do y'all even play ball, bro? Like, do you even ball, bro?
He's like, I'm on the soundtrack, but yeah, I'm all cool with the game.
I hooped more when I was younger. I make music, man. I'm full-time music and creativity is really.
I was gonna say, man, I think it's cool that you were so pure about your music in a sense that like we all speak about people getting outed for who they really are after they make big into the game and also the jazz, and like for you to be just being so transparent at the time that you were making music to have ran into this beautiful situation and them have reading you for the transparency that you were already being, and that's what they wanted. That's dope, because when people are already out there being something that they're not, and then they run into a dope situation, and then they have to really create another lie out of a person that they really weren't, and then that goes into a whole nother rabbit hole. It's like, yo, you did that to yourself, you did.
Ain't gonna get you nowhere. The only thing we can do is be ourselves.
Yeah, because those connections would have connected and made sense that like you weren't making sense if you weren't being for real. So that's such a beautiful thing to hear, man. It's so dope story.
Yeah, man. I'm glad it resonates. It definitely feels good, and it was special to me too, because I got to bring, that was like, for me as an independent artist still developing, that was one of the first situations where I've been able to really branch out to a lot of my people at once. Like, I think I have 4 or 5 of my homies featured on tracks on the project. Wow. I got 2 or 3 of the homies who helped me produce the beats for the project, because I produced 2, so we worked on the beats together for this stuff. So it was like all together, like 7 or 8 of us probably from the squad got to be like, okay, now we can all sit there and say that we just got joints on the 2K soundtrack, music spinning around the world, and bring the village in. So all that just felt special. You know?
And is it Thayo?
Yes, sir.
That's how you say it. How did you guys meet?
We are connected by our heritage. I am also Trinidadian, but I was born in California. I moved to Portland in 2020, and I connected with his 2020, and I connected with his uncle. Tony was here and we did a joint, and then he realized I was trimming. He's like, you have a trimming nephew and things to link up. Once
you put that in the environment, it's a wrap, man. There's not too many of us, and Trini brethren stick together. As long as you're solid, that's what we do. So,
yeah, next thing you know, you guys are eating ITOP food and kicking it. I feel that.
Speaking of, can we get the camera moved just a little bit so we can get more than half of Thayo's head?
Yeah, you stuck in the corner, huh?
I know, right? Yeah. Just a tad.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Now he's part of the show. There's King Thayo.
Some people like to sit on
the government name as well.
Yeah.
For sure.
What'd you say, Mambo?
I said it was your name, your government name, and you just kind of flipped on that too. How'd you get the
Also, my government name is Thayo. The king came from growing up in the islands, just following in a certain order under Rastafari, you know? We just believe that each man is a king, each woman is a queen, so we used to call each other king man. Know what I mean? Like, blessed love king, so that just stuck with me, and I took it to the music, King Thayo, royalty, you know?
What brought you to Portland?
No, I understand. Mambo is the same thing, so I understand, bro.
What was it that made you move to Portland?
Oh, well, I was living in Ashland before. I was growing herb in Ashland. I managed a few greenhouses out there. And then I did a song called Oregon's Home that kind of took off, and it led me leaving Southern Oregon to come to a bigger industry, which was Portland. You know, and yeah.
How you liking it out there, man? My brother moved there about 3 years ago.
Portland?
2019 to Portland, yeah.
Oh man, Portland, it's a beautiful city, yo. I can't hold it. This is a beautiful city. I came up, unfortunately, in 2020. A month before COVID happened, before the city got shut down.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't get to experience it.
Time in the move.
What? I didn't get to experience it how I should have.
Yeah.
I started 21. I moved to Atlanta to go and do some more music, you know. So
yeah.
I just came back to Portland last year, July.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you moving around.
I really want to go to Atlanta, man. Atlanta is where I really want to go there bad.
Oh, the music scene in Atlanta is phenomenal, you know.
Yeah.
During COVID, it was like nothing happened. Music is playing. So I was like, you know what?
Everybody I talked to from Atlanta said that. They're like, you go other places, it's done. It's shut down.
Atlanta
was kicking it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
keep pushing.
For sure. All right. Well, we're live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station. Joining us live, we got King Thayo and Kahlil Khalil, Portland reggae hop artists. You know, that's looking your guys' description, man. I've never heard that term reggae hop as a genre before.
Reg hop.
It's reg hop.
Reg hop.
Okay.
It's just basically a fusion of genres, you know?
Right.
We label ourselves as genre-less artists or genre blenders.
Genre blenders, man.
You know?
That's what we do.
Yeah.
I believe music is supposed to be that to a certain extent. So many people get caught in the pot, especially as an artist. Like I've sat and really watched and maneuvered through some situations, seeing like the industry and how things function. And it's so quick to want to put you in a box, like to market yourself, to promote yourself. People want to grasp onto you as a person. People don't think that they can be diverse or eclectic. It's like, I have to just be this so that you comprehend me. And that's not really how any of us are as people or as artists. You know, that's not life. We're supposed to maneuver through many fields and many flows. So that's got to translate everything that's inspired you, touched you. Our duty is to take that and put that in a pot, you know?
A certain situation came to my plate where a certain situation came to my plate where basically I was offered a lucrative amount of money that made my eyes really big, and they wanted to alter the direction of my music within the ownership contract and whatnot. And basically, I was kind of like forced to turn it down only because like I was begging and pleading with them for me to not look coy, because it makes me look coy if I came out being a different person than what everybody in the world knows me as.
Yeah.
So you gotta stand on that no matter what the dollar amount. But I feel you on that.
It's crucial. It's important because that's our purest extension, and we're here to give just as much as we are to receive. So what we're giving isn't real, then it's not right, you know.
It's like when I think about it, I don't know how to operate a lung or like make one work if it was sitting on a table, but my body knows how to do it. So it's like with my body being as amazing as it is, I'm not gonna let what comes out of it, like my lyrics, be used for something so ridiculous like that.
Man,
facts.
Talk to him.
Big facts.
So you guys got the EP out, Hustle Vision, right there. Got
Yes, sir.
Is that
I like that?
Is that a crumbled up 100 or 10?
Oh man, it's whatever you want it to be.
I like that answer.
D-Money, the world is yours, baby boy.
What kind of man are you? What kind of man are you? You know.
What kind of man are you?
Well, you're talking to D-Money, so
Right, it's got to be 100.
I got it. Apparently, I got to know.
Nah, D-Money got that.
It gives a whole new meaning of trying to copy the project.
Yeah,
Yo, that's really good. That's really good artwork. Who did the artwork though?
Man, that's actually my boy Ant, who had produced the title track with me on the project, the Hustle Vision joint. I don't know if you guys got a chance to listen to that yet, but I hit him. I hit him. I wanted to make separate artwork for all of the singles on the project, the 3 songs, and I got 2 done already. And he does artwork for like all of the beats and stuff that he posts because he's a big like producer, internet producer, all that. So I was like, bro, do you want to just make the cover for this one? He was like, yeah, that shouldn't be hard for me. I'll do it real quick. And he made it up. And I was like, yo, this actually is kind of perfect for what we're trying to do with the project as a whole. So I just used this title track, title joint, and that came to life as it was meant to be. Easy, simple, just a little phone call. You want to try something?
And when you say hustle, do you mean like the drive and the ambition, or do you mean like the money and like the dollars and the diamonds?
It's the combination of it all. I feel like hustle is what it is to you. Hustle is achievement, you know. So what are you looking to achieve in your life? What means something to you? Whatever your purpose is, you know, that can correlate to pieces of finance, because I think it's important. We're out here trying to provide for ourselves, our loved ones, make sure our family good, take care of the people who are taking care of us.
I love these guys, man. I love these guys. These guys are awesome.
Yeah, and we just getting started, y'all, because we're up on our first break. So definitely, man, right like on Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, King Thayo, Kahlil Khalil, Reg Hop artist from Portland on the NBA 2K22 soundtrack. We're gonna get in a track from the Tri-Cities right before the break. We had Yell on just a couple of weeks. Well, her brother Top has a new joint, so check this one out. It's called Hills, right here on Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Tell a friend, to tune in and keep it locked. We're live until 11.
Fantasize a better life for compromise. You decide and civilize your own demise. I'm authorized to idolize my own mind. Why was I thinking that? Hey, they were just blinking at me. I wish I could see that far. Then the rain don't mean I'm bad at hey. Life just passed like valleys. Blood pitch black like alleys. Stay all night like stars. We might hang on Saturday. Who's up? We've been hanging on the hills. Too much rock about to make it real. Who's up? We've been hanging on the hills. Too much rock about to make it real. No, we can let up. You feel that pressure. Who is you? This is mine. You against lesser. Get them out of here. This the truth. We the aggressors. The storm is here. It's pouring here. You see the weather. No, it's not the same. We Even on the hills, we some runaways. Goosebumps give them chills, ain't no sun today. At the top is where it's real, ain't no fun today. Please don't come get killed, just look the other way. Up, we been hanging on the hills. Too much rock, gotta make it real. Who's up, we been hanging on the hills. Too much rock, gotta make it real.
Check. Hey, yo! What's good? You listening to Rainier Avenue Radio. My name Nobi. You listening to Fresh Juice with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself.
And welcome to our live studio audience for another exciting edition of Did You Know? And here we go with round one. Did you know?
COVID vaccine is free and easy to get. You don't need insurance or an appointment to get your vaccine. Vaccines are available at many locations near you.
And now we're going to double the value. Did you know?
The COVID-19 vaccine is always free of cost. You can visit pharmacies, community health centers, and other health providers in your neighborhood.
And now for the lightning round. Did you know?
The Delta variant of COVID is a mutation that has health experts worried because it's twice as contagious.
Then for our finale. Did you know?
The best way to protect yourself from the COVID Delta variant is to get fully vaccinated. Get your vaccine today.
Find out more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine. Did you know?
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. I'm Granville Emerson along with my partner, Ronald Pepe Bean. And we host the show Little Line Sports right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, where we talk about football, basketball, local sports, national sports, Seahawks, UW, Seattle U Redhawks, Garfield Bulldogs, all that and more right here on Little Line Sports on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities.
And this is what they had to say.
Generational wealth is having financial security and not having to worry about it for yourself, your immediate family, and future generations. It's a very elusive idea to me personally because it's not something in my immediate experience, and it's only something that I'm learning about a little bit more in theory and knowing or trying to know if that's like a real possibility for someone like me.
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhood's Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Create your generational wealth for you and the future of your families.
What's up, world? This is Smarty Jones on Fresh Juice. You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack. That's D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Get some.
With ease I flow to the nine, flowing like River Nile. Your best can't match my fly. You know I'm so damn high. It's my city and I run it. If it's action, we up on it. I'm blessed, you say I'm stunting. I know you're the one that you can't stop me if you try. You can't stop me, I'm too high. I'm just like that shooting star that you can't reach up in the sky. You can't stop me with your flex. I'm shining just like the cats. It's your fault you underestimated me, know what you get.
Ain't no hate, ain't no shame. Ain't no hate, ain't no shame.
Just close your eyes and feel it vibe. It feels so good to be alive. There's no worries, no stress tonight. No worries, no stress tonight. I'm so high, so high, so high. Feel like I'm floating in the sky. You don't want these problems in the sky. I'm going up to level 9. You don't want these problems. There's no worries, no stress tonight. I'm so high, so high, so high. You don't want these problems.
Check it out. All the other things get boring. Pedal to the metal, I'm flooring. Autopilot, I don't need no form. Super extreme like a Red Bull show. Skydiving out of a plane, I float. I've been in my own place, on ozone. You might grow wings, but you still can't go. You still can't come on. No, you can't come along this way. You tripping, I'ma get gone. Go dance with my babe, she do ballet. Climb across the bridge at the tip of the bay. Yeah, I feel supersonic, she like Lois Lane. Do her own thing and we stay on game. But you don't got none. Ain't no hate, ain't no shame. No, 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 no. Ain't no hate, ain't no shame.
Close the eyes, you feel the vibe. It feels so good to be alive. There's no worries, no stress tonight. No worries, no stress tonight. I'm so high, so high, so high. Feel like I'm floating in the sky. You don't want these problems. I'm going up in level 9. You don't want these problems. Going up. There's no worries, no stress tonight. You don't want these I'm so high, so high, so high. You don't want these problems.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. You may have never heard that before because it is an unreleased joint by our guests tonight, Kahlil Khalil and King Thayo, called Problems. Unreleased music right here on Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Hosted as always by the Juice Pack, myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
OG Mambo.
And
yourself, your
also joining us, the guys who made that record right there.
I'm so
bad man.
Yeah, man. I love that song y'all made, man. Thanks for letting us hear it.
That's awesome.
You don't know.
Yes. Before we get back into the interview real quick, we want to recognize something that's happening this weekend. Obviously, it is Martin Luther King Jr. Weekend, and the 40th annual Seattle March and Rally is going down on Monday. It'll be broadcasted live on Rainier Ave. Starting at 11 a.m. at Garfield High School. We will be there broadcasting both the march and the rally for you. It'll also be preceded by the youth event with some youth from the community. We'll be discussing a lot of political issues like gun violence, as well as other things that are important to them. And that'll be on Sunday, the day before, 2 p.m., and that's on 15th.
So if it's important to them, it's important to us.
It is for sure.
And that's why we're talking about it, man. I love that we always speak about community issues, and not to say that other people don't, but there's been so many community problems. There's been a lot of break-ins and car theft in my neighborhood personally. And the other day, an old lady went missing for a couple of hours. Like, I think that people just need to stay close to their families, be safe, and be careful, and watch everything around you and what's going on.
I mean, to quote ID, we really all need to relax.
For real. Somebody got to bring the energy.
Big facts, bro. I might just start burning sage every episode.
Oh my god,
man! Hey, can you guys real quick? Thayo, can you talk a little bit about that record, man? That was a vibe right there, bro. Is that kind of the direction we're going? It's a little different from what you got out already, Khalil, what we heard from you. So kind of talk about that collaboration, y'all putting that together. That's something special, man. We got to do exclusive, man.
You put me on.
Y'all the first people that really heard it, man, besides the select few.
For real?
Man.
Much love.
I mean,
love it. Yo, can we get like a round of applause for that?
Oh, we can definitely do that.
Oh, give it up.
You had me like in a spaceship with like doing the robot and anything. Like I didn't know what I was listening to for a second. I thought it was like featuring Lady Gaga or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
That was fly right there.
We might have to figure out how to get in the spaceship when it comes video time,
Hey, make sure that they beam you up from the beach, because I seen it on the beach somewhere, and then you just got beamed up.
Hey, just so you know, I'm always ready.
And check it out. We only take 10% of ideas that we contribute to our guests. So you feel me? We'll send you an invoice when the video come out.
What you smoking on, mama? What you smoking on?
What you puffing on, brethren?
Hey, this that Seattle Cushington exclusive. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, look,
we
started working.
Definitely.
That's that Wi-Fi.
Hey man, hey, hey, I'm the king of collaboration searching, man. So look, I'm thirsty. I need verses, songs, hooks, whatever we can do. I'll get you in the Instagram. You know what I mean? I'm looking at you already did 2K, so let's handle FIFA. Let's get something that's a little more global.
Switch it up.
Come on,
You know what I
he
mean?
said,
Let's just get a new bag.
Go to the whole world. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Let's
give him in the Forza too.
See, because y'all are the island Africans. You know what I'm saying? So we all one and the same.
Yes, sir. Come on.
We all one and the same.
I'm actually about to head to Africa in a couple of weeks.
Where you going to, blood?
Where you going?
I'm going to South Africa first.
South
I'm in
Africa?
Johannesburg. Yeah.
I'm from Zimbabwe. Those are my neighbors. Like how we in Portland, Seattle. That's like the California for me. You know what I mean? Right there.
Yeah. I'll be over there for a few months.
Yes.
Hey, then we really got to connect on the gram because I got some people for you to tap in with, man. You'll have a good time and definitely get some work done while you're out there.
It's all work. It's all work I'm going for.
Come on, bro.
Music. Yeah.
Right way.
So what's taking you out there, bro?
Yeah, what you doing out there?
Music, King. So last year I was set to go on a tour for 9 months to Africa, and some shift deals happened and it fell through. So I still got the contacts for the promoters and the venues and the people who wanted the tour to happen over there. So I'm basically taking myself to Africa to go make this happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go get the bag yourself, bro. That's hard.
Full faith. Full forward.
What's your guys' release plan for that record that we got a preview to? Do you want to release it with a video, or are you gonna let the people kind of get a taste of it?
Man, so we've been working, we're kind of going back and forth. We've been building out project stuff. Me and Thayo we're putting out a project later in the year together. It's gonna be a joint EP project.
You said like a joint project?
Yeah, we're gonna do a joint EP collab.
I got a name for it yet?
Nah, we got it. The music has to all be completed first, and then
Of course. So I get that. Yeah.
Try for the most part. Here and there, I try and materialize projects that I already have a concept of. Like when I do like my debut album, I already know what I want it to be. But overall, when we create, we try not to really think about like always being in the zone of like I'm creating to make this specific thing right now. It's like let's just get in the studio. Let's continue to build records, build vibrations, do what we do, and then once that's there, we'll know when it's done, and once it's done, you'll know what it is. You know,
it's great that you have a solid catalog, so you could pick and choose. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But is this gonna be your guys' first collab?
No.
We've been
as a project, not as a song, but as a whole.
As a project.
It's a full project. It'll be the first. The first song we put out together is the one that you guys had heard when you hit us up. Is the one.
Your project's gonna be dope, man.
The one we played last week. Yeah, that was.
That's
one.
number one. Yeah, it's literally number one.
That's the first time you guys ever went on a song together.
Not on a song together, but first song we
put out
together.
First song
that people word. Okay.
Yeah.
So what gets cleared? Like what's the decision that gets made on when something comes through and gets to the listeners? Because it seems like you guys have a good energy and balance. So I imagine there's a laptop or a hard drive somewhere that probably has a few albums worth. So what got you to the point now where you're like, you know what? We've got a sound, we've got something that we're developing. Let's release it as a joint thing and try and create for the.
We recorded the one in 2020.
Yeah, it was like 2 years. It was when we first
2021.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like 2021. I just moved to Atlanta, and he sent it to me when I was in Atlanta. And at the point in time, it was exactly what my ears needed.
Yeah, I remember you was like, bro, I needed this.
Yo,
I said, bro, I know.
Man, I've been on Kahlil for the past years.
I like that, Kahlil. I like that, Kahlil. I need to get emails from you. He said, yeah, I know. This is what you're looking for.
Yeah, man, let's do it. That's what it's all about. We just start making vibrations. That's it.
It's all about energies and frequencies, you know?
Yeah, bro.
Because that thing mesh, it's gonna always be magic, you know.
Correct.
So obviously, the first song you guys ever did together, that's not been released. So tell us about that song in particular. The first time you guys ever collaborated on a song. How did that get put together? Who contacted who? How did you guys begin that journey?
That was through my uncle, who he was mentioning earlier, my uncle Tony Ozier. We had linked up probably like 6 months prior, started hearing about each other, talked a little bit, and then one day we was both in town and was just like, yo, let's go slide up on Unc and chill out over there and vibrate for a bit. And we probably posted there most of the day. I think we made we started like 2 or 3 song ideas that day.
Wow.
And had finished up this one song called Same Energy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's me and Thayo and my Unc Tone singing on the hook.
Yeah,
wow.
That's nuts. Big energy record.
Yes.
And it's definitely is a fusion record too, you know. So you'll hear the hip hop, you'll hear the little bit of reggae, Afro influence, and then his Unc Tony brings some soul on that shit, boy.
Yeah. If y'all ain't heard of Tony Ozier, man, I recommend you look him up at some point, because that's one of the baddest people in the Northwest you're gonna come across. I just put it that way.
Facts.
For sure.
No, I heard the name before, so I'm a little hip. I don't know the resume in its full, but I definitely am familiar with it doing its thing. Big Bro and them have mentioned that before.
Yeah, that's a
so it was kind of just having that mutual OG connect, and you guys gotta just build from there. And what it was just the synergy of like, oh man, okay, you on what I'm on. Well, let's just, you know.
Not only that, but just the connection of us having a Trinidadian background, you know? Like Kahlil, same shit as me. He born on the West Coast. I just was born here but grew up back home, you know? Like Kahlil Pops is Trini, so he come with that tuna. So, you know, Mambo, you are African dog. So you know when they come here, people and you will connect with them. You know what I mean? Like especially if they have that background from home, then you know. So, and then when you vibrate on a certain wavelength, you will attract what's for you. Know what I mean? Like-minded people, like people who flow on the same energy. So, it was meant to be.
Kahlil, have you been to Trinidad?
I've been one time. So I went once when I was about 11 years old. I went for a couple weeks and got to spend some time out there.
So does like King Thayo, does he put you up on a lot of game or how it goes down over there?
I get to experience and hear a little more things about the homeland since I don't really get to spend too much time.
We want to take a trip.
It's in the books. And I mean,
King Thayo, put us up on a little game, man. What's it like in Trinidad?
Yes.
I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful island. I'll tell you that much. You know, like anywhere there is Beauty and the Beast. You know. Yeah, we are right next to Venezuela. So when the economy in Venezuela shut down, there was an influx of Venezuelans coming to Trinidad. If you are a good swimmer, you could swim 3 miles in the ocean. You could swim
from miles, bro. 3 miles. You think I'm a mermaid?
Swimming 3 miles sounds insane.
Bro, I'm not even, that's like some Marines. That's some Navy SEAL.
I'm gonna keep it real. Swimming 500 yards sounds pretty nuts.
It's not the one,
bro. Nobody swims 3 miles.
Venezuelans coming to Trinidad. It came with a lot of crime, drugs, prostitution, guns. You know, it's no calming down, but I guess like anywhere in the world.
Yeah, talk about the pretty side of it too. Like walk us through an average Friday out there in Trinidad for a young individual. We waking up, what the girls looking like, what we smoking on, what are we eating? Is it sunny outside? You know,
first thing, you wake up in the morning, first things first, you want to roll a little spliff, you're actual high grade, you step outside, give thanks for life.
I love it.
Say, all right, bonnet flip, and you're out the door, right? So, as a young man in Trinidad and Tobago on a Friday, around this time, we are starting to celebrate something called Carnival. Mambo, you might know about it, but
yeah, I've heard of it.
Wow, it's a celebration time, you know. So, right now, a young man in Trinidad at this on night, he is up on somebody. Trust me.
Yes, man.
Trinidad is a multicultural place. We are predominantly Black, Indian, and Syrian. You know, and we do have a heavy Asian influence also. We call it the melting pot of the Caribbean. You know.
Okay.
So with that being said, with so many cultures in our culture, we have a lot of different foods. You know.
I was gonna say, what kind of Asian were you like? Is there a particular Asian?
Chinese and Japanese.
That's a lot of Chinese.
Yeah, we got the Chinese
Got
association.
that.
We got a heavy Chinese association. Whoop your ass.
Yeah, they get around. They get
Yo,
around.
Jackie Chan lives right down the street, fam.
Yo, I'm telling
It's
you,
the only Chinese person ID knows. But
Yo, Patron, you need to relax.
okay, Jackie.
Hey, to be fair, he's a pretty popular Chinese dude.
I can't stand you, Patron. I can't stand you, bro.
On the scale of Chinese dudes, like he's got to be top 5. Like,
Yo, that's like what, bro. On a scale, bro. I just named the best Chinese dude in the world. Y'all gotta be. He's the one.
Yeah.
Literal, the movie, the one.
Well, it's kind of like
Oh, no, that was Jet Li, my bad.
Nicki Minaj is the most famous Trinidadian I probably know, but it's not like that has anything to do with y'all. You know what I mean?
He can't be the most famous for real.
You know this guy from
who's more famous?
M'Baku? You know the character M'Baku from Wakanda?
Yeah.
He's Trinidadian.
Hey, that's what I like about that movie. They got all of us in there.
Winston,
they didn't leave anybody out.
Intentional representation.
Then Neil Long, she's Trinidadian.
I like that word you just used. Say it again, Kahlil.
Intentional representation.
I feel like that's what your music does. Is that how you guys come at it with what you're trying to do? Because there's definitely this year, and with some of the releases I'm working on, I'm tapping into that a little bit more, kind of with the Afrobeat influence and things like that. So I feel like that's what my purpose is with that, is to be able to show more of the mambo. Everyone got a taste of the OG, but the mambo is going to give them a little bit more. So do you guys come with that, like with that mindset when you're creating your music?
Definitely, that piece of it is definitely focused. You know, like I was saying a second ago, I still think like there's flexibility when you create, and sometimes you need to just not overthink. But as far as like the bigger picture of what's happening, yeah, definitely, it's like this piece of, okay, we conduits to bridge communities, you know, and bridge gaps that can be harder to do if you don't stem, you know, from understanding of both sides of the equations, you know.
Yeah,
I guess
don't get your own way.
And would you agree that there's misunderstanding equivalently on both ends? That's kind of been my experience. Like, because I went back home the first time I was 17, so I had soaked up all this American. I got here at 5, was here till about 17. So when I went back, it was that shock of like hands on the hips, almost like, damn, I didn't know that it's the same. It's the same. Y'all on the same thing. Like,
yeah, it's always a great
experience. Go to a local mall,
going back to
something
like a homeland,
drink, you know. And like it was that because it has also been intentional separation, you know. Like they'll only show. That's why I asked you about the beautiful side of Trinidad, because when we talk about other places, whether it be Asia or South America, we always get to see that darker portion. And it's vice versa over there too. Like they're only seeing Compton and Chicago. They don't understand that you could go to Iowa and never see a gun, you know what I mean, or whatever the case is.
Like King Thayo was saying, man, it's like there's so much
balance are the same way too, you know. There is no good without evil, you know. There is no evil without good. So at the same time, like how we are being realist with our music, I will just tell somebody it's real. Look, Trinidad is a beautiful place. It has its dark sides, as does every land space on the face of this globe. It's balance. It's balance, you know.
It's just usually easier to televise the more shock value things, you know what I mean? That's why they'll show them, you know, gangbangers and guns, and they'll show us hunters and huts.
It's always,
you know what I mean? It kind of keeps the curiosity apart, because if you understand about the beauty, you'd be like, well, damn, I know it's kind of bad over there, but
King Thayo, I believe
everybody knows about carnival when it comes to Trinidad, you know, masquerading
Yeah.
King
Yeah,
Thayo,
that-
I was gonna ask because you mentioned all the things going on out there, and I've always noticed like the reggae music has a fast paced, up tempo, upbeat rhythm to it. Do you feel like that's like embedded into the genre? Like when you make music, are you aiming for like that dance hall beat, or is that just
So-
something that just comes out?
So reggae has shifted its face, I believe, from when you first started to talk about reggae, when it comes to Bob Marley, what it is now. Music evolves. Music evolves ever so often. So what reggae was to what it is now, like how you say fast pace, that is you going into dance all day.
You got so many forms of reggae music too. That's the thing. Reggae is a umbrella in a sense. You still have
kind of like hip hop.
Yeah.
Correct. Now I would just hear somebody talking about emo hip hop. I've never heard that genre before. You know what I mean? Like, but I understand it. I understand because it evolves. And the thing about music is an expression from us for us. You know what I mean? So everybody can relate to
something.
No, I mean everybody can relate to something. King. It's a frequency. Music is wavelengths, So yeah.
Nah, that's real, bro.
Sonic energy.
Man, that is what's up. We got to get to our birthday segment real quick, and we're going to recognize. And the great thing that we're talking about reggae right now is our resident reggae host here at Rainier Avenue Radio, DJ Neftali. It is his birthday today.
Boy. Big split. Big up.
You can check out DJ Neftali every Monday at 8 p.m. right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, hosting his extensive catalog every single week, man. So shout out to DJ Neftali. Happy birthday.
Bless him.
Yes. Happy, man. Bless
Also,
him.
Lay Shock, he's been on the show a couple of times. It's his birthday. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, Lay.
Throwing them around.
Raz Simone, man, a big personality out here in Seattle. He's definitely a big name. Happy birthday to him.
Shout
out. And Shantae Young of Jazz and Tay right there. That is Tay. So happy birthday to Shantae. Her birthday is actually on the 16th. So happy birthday to her. Any other birthdays?
Hey, man. I got to shout out Mom Dukes on Sunday, man, and Martin Luther King, same birthday as that. So
wow,
we got that. Also, a former guest of the show, Charlie Cash, is celebrating a birthday pretty soon, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Happy
that's
birthday to my cousin Tyler.
Happy birthday.
Is your mom's birthday this weekend?
Yeah, on Sunday.
Oh man, look, our mom shared the same birthday.
Oh, we got to make a song.
What? That is dope.
If it wasn't gonna happen before, now we got to make a song.
Yeah,
man, you both got Capricorn moms on the same day. Damn.
Hey,
wow.
When your birthday is, Kahlil?
I'm 222, February 22nd.
Okay.
Well, he got the numerology down. 222. Woo!
So it was lit last year for you. You was just going out.
Man, I was
222. Yes.
I was riding on frequency waves for sure. Carrying it with me though. It's forever. That's always everything.
Yeah, he an Aquarius like ID here. Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of winter birthdays. Like my birthday, let me back up. So my girl's mom's birthday is today, right? And then my mom's birthday.
Wow.
And my mom's birthday is on the 21st, and then my birthday is on the 30th.
Man, happy birthday to the whole family.
Well, when's your birthday, Thayo?
June 5th.
June 5th. Okay, Gemini.
That's my little brother's birthday. Or his birthday is the day after yours, June 6th.
We should all do a song. Let's go get it.
All right. Any other birthdays to shout out or anybody?
I think we're clear.
I think we're good. Okay, we got to get to our next break. So when we come back, we're gonna play Take Your Pick. And of course, I'm excited about that. We're gonna get some crazy answers on that. Get you in the comments as well. But before that, new music from Vancouver, British Columbia, former guest of the show. You may know him from Unleashed Entertainment. David July got a new joint out, yo. And it's called Hold My Own. So check it out right here. Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. Take Your Pick coming up after the break.
Can I get love for no?
'Cause I ain't been enough for no one. Can I get enough for no? You tell me to go up and down, I'll go. Going through the rough for long. Leave me in the dark, it's hard to cold. Can I get enough for no? Fill my cup and never hold my own. Yeah, like this, I can never find another need like this. The way the liquor fight with me just like a sidekick. The way the blow is put out on the table, lines here, another line here, and another right there. Smoking another cigarette, my mom's ain't scared. No, I've been through the ringer since a young and lost hair. Like, who did I don't stole my money? And who lost it with a phone? Some will find, some are relieved, but all to see is lost. When I found myself looking through the door, there ain't nothing else but what's already. Can I get enough for no? 'Cause I ain't been enough for no one. Can I get enough for no? You tell me to go up and down, I'll go. Going through the rough for long. Leave me in the dark, it's hard to cold. Can I get enough for no? Fill my cup and never hold my own. Pick up where I was before. Eat up just to hide the scars. Live up, left foot on my name. Get how you be singing if you wanted to sing. Hey, you just fired it, you perform. Benzos, no more, I'm gonna throw up. Lost one, lost two, don't got no one. And never see a side, lost one. Can't amount to done, and I ain't enough to prove. Fade me up for you, for you, for you. When I found myself looking through the dust, no, there ain't nothing else but what's for me. Can I get enough for no? 'Cause I ain't been enough for no one. Can I get enough for no? You tell me to go up and down, I'll go. Going through the rough for long. Leave me in the dark, it's hard to cold. Can I get enough for no? Fill my cup and never hold my own. Fill my plate with your motion. Who cares about you?
Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle King County area since 1910. We partner with families and communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth through services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
Women are not an homogenous group.
We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to say.
Once we change and improve the mindset around what Black wealth is and can be and show success along the journey, the longer term impacts will be huge. This is something that once we get there and at various places along the journey, we'll see that this is something that we could have done or could have begun a long time ago and simply managed to not yet find the trail. But once we do find the pathway, we'll be able to create something that no one will be able to take away from us, from our families, or our communities. And like I say, the impact will be huge. So we can either talk about it or get on with the task. My suggestion is that we hunker down, cinch up our belts, and get on
This
with
campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhood's Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Hey y'all, you're tapped in with Rainier Avenue Radio, and this is Miss Asia, MISZ.ASIA.IG, and this is Fresh Juice, the Juice Pack, featuring D Money, Pint Size Patron, IDYourself, and OG Mambo.
It's such a beautiful day. Sunshine, good vibes, make smile. Now I gotta give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. You run the bad mind away. Run 'em. Life is so happy. With the dancing shoes, come on, let's go. My life is so special. Always getting better. Joy flows with no effort. What's the sense of stressing? Love in every breath I take, joy in every step I make, still giving thanks. When I woke up today, I can say that I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I couldn't sleep at night, there's joy in my life. Despite the trials that I see inside, no bad energy can kill off the vibes. Gotta be a blessing in somebody's life. Everything's a lesson, just open your eyes. Never see me stressing, there's no compromise. My life is so special, always getting better. Joy flows with no effort. What's the sense of stressing? Love in every breath I take, joy in every step I make, still giving thanks. When I woke up today, I can say that I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm I couldn't sleep at night, there's joy in my life. Despite the trials that I see inside, no bad energy can fill up the vibe. Gonna be a blessing in somebody's life. Everything's a lesson, just open your eyes. Never see me stressing, there's no compromise. My life is so special, always getting better. My life is so special, always getting better. Can't you feel?
Woo, that got me feeling happy, man. That's from King Thayo right there. One of our guests tonight on Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, hosted by the Juice Pack every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. Consisting of myself, D Money,
Pint Size Patron.
Looks like OG Mambo's currently off, but we also have
IDYourself,
and joining us live from Portland, we got King Thayo right there, as well as Kahlil Khalil.
King Thayo, that joint was jumping, man.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, the way you hopped on looks so, man, you look so happy. I've never seen somebody so happy before. That boy D Money.
Oh,
He said, "Oh,
I'm feeling happy."
I feel like I'm in
Oh,
man.
All right. Well, we got something that'll make everybody happy, including everyone tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all the platforms live. It's Take Your Pick time. Yes, it's our game show, and it's really easy to play. We give you 2 different options, and you choose one of them. And we want you all to play along on all of our platforms there in the comments, because we will pick our favorite comments. So feel free to not only just answer the questions, but be funny, take it to the extreme. We will choose one of them and celebrate it on the following show. So without no further ado, last week's winner, and this is actually her first win, but one of our most loyalist listeners. So let's give her some love real quick. Here we go. Miles Salvador.
Yeah.
It's a simple comment, but I like it. You guys are funny.
Okay,
there you go.
Comment of the show.
Flattery will get you somewhere.
Thank you, Miles.
Appreciate you, Miles.
There we go, Miles Salvador. Thank you.
Definitely shoot.
We gotta do, man. All right, so we're gonna do 5 of these, and here we go with our first one. Watch a terrible movie with your crush, or watch a great movie alone.
Man.
I'd rather watch a great movie alone.
Rather watch a great movie alone?
The last one was phenomenal.
Because I'm not like, okay, so look, man. Look. I just had my first look. I just had my firstborn son last year. He just turned 1 this November, right? I didn't lose my, and not to be real personal, but I didn't lose my virginity until I was like over 18. My point being is like I'm a late bloomer into all the romantic kind of crap, and to this day I'm not really an affectionate person when it comes to women, and my girl knows that. But my point is, like I'd rather like enjoy. Alone.
He said, "I'm cool.
Not even that. Not even that. Nah, none of that. Honestly, I don't.
I'm gonna go last this time. I'm gonna let y'all get it off, bro. Because I tend to sway y'all when I get to talk.
Hold on. Mambo, you messing up my juice.
Oh man, well,
that fresh juice out, man.
Looks like the commenters are definitely agreeing with the ID there.
Let ID spill his juice.
Yeah, hold up. So, people, I feel like I can get a better educational stimulation. You feel me? And then I can make other different times to be fully stimulated by the woman the same way.
Okay.
Which one did you pick?
He said watch the movie alone.
To be alone.
Watch a movie alone.
Okay, well, let's go with our guests, man. Thayo, what you doing? You watching a great movie with your alone, or a terrible movie with your crush?
And who's your crush?
He's like, he gonna say that on there.
Whoa.
No. Hold on. Let me back up. I mean like
ID, you need to relax.
I know, right?
Relax.
I watch a movie alone. A great movie alone.
Okay. What were you doing, Kahlil?
Man, I mean, my honest answer, because I'm all over the place, is it just depends on my mood,
Right.
Yes.
One day I might be like, fuck it, I just feel like caking up, and I don't really care about.
All right. How about today? Yo, Kahlil, today, right now. What about today? Like, how would you feel if that was today?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the movie by myself.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna watch a great movie alone as well.
You're gonna watch a great movie alone? Man, I might do the crush one with a terrible one, because you're probably not gonna be watching the movie anyway. So
D-Money
depends on the mood.
Hey,
D-Money coming up on Friday.
This is why I wanted to go last, because that's exactly what type of time I was on.
All right, what you got? Yes, I do, though, by the way. Yes.
I can watch a great movie alone anytime, man. If I have the opportunity to watch or not watch a terrible movie with my crush and tongue kiss and stuff,
It's going down.
stop playing. The worse the movie, the better.
Mama, who's your celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush? No, I don't have a celebrity crush. I don't got a celebrity crush.
ID, you gotta relax, I guess.
Right.
He wants everyone to reveal their crushes on the air.
I'm searching for info.
Oh my God, he is fishing, man. All right, let's move on to our next one, man. Take your pick. Be your pet for a day. or have your pet be human for a day.
Hey, you know what I just realized? I just read this online that dogs think that we're dogs.
And cats think that you're cats. Yeah.
No. Like okay, so monkeys know that monkeys. You feel me?
Dog told me that.
Like dogs think that we're dogs. On God.
Hey, no, this is a good one, bro.
Patron,
Hold on.
leave me
So you
alone.
said be your pet
Which
for
God
a
is
day,
this?
or have a pet
Patron,
for
leave me
you for a
alone.
day?
Are we speaking dogma?
Look, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I would for sure want my pet to be a human for a day because my animals are bad, so they be having to get their ass beat sometimes. So I don't really want to go through that. But if I can make him a human and talk to him, then when he goes back to being a pet, I can explain it to him and be like, "Look, bro, you see this? I got to pick up this piss and this poop, bro. Like this is why I be stressed." And he'd be like, "Damn, I never really thought about it like that, Pop." And then he go back to being a pet, and then we be smooth. So
Mambo,
that's
what pet you
definitely
got?
one. I got dogs, bro. I got dogs. Currently a real
breed. What breed?
American Bulldog. There's one more for
stop it,
sale if anyone
Patron.
needs one.
For sure. No, my brother got a bulldog.
Yeah, they're
I don't
American.
know his
Let me see if I can get his badass to come here.
Patron, the breed
Dito.
doesn't matter. The breed doesn't matter, Patron.
Here you go right here, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Bad.
a baddie.
See, he'd be a cool human though. I feel like if he was a human, he'd be way cool. He just gotta hit the weed a little bit or something, you know what I mean? 'Cause on that.
Getting the dog high.
He'd be
Dog
on
eye,
that.
yo.
Irie.
I'm with Mambo though. I'm definitely with Mambo, man. Have my pet be a human for a day. Think of what you can learn, man. That would be just dope.
I'd rather be a dog.
And a pit. I'm sorry, pit.
So check it out. I'd rather be my dog's pet for a day because hold up. Now check this out. I'm gonna go
You want your dog
outside.
to be your owner?
Listen, man, no, I'm
just for a
Pete, bro.
day.
You gotta let me finish. You need to You and Mama were bugging. I'm just playing. But Pete.
Sorry, that's the first.
All right, check it out. So I'm gonna be a dog, right? But then like I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna talk to mad dogs across the neighborhood.
You're gonna have
right?
dog conversations.
Man, with like you understand?
That secret life of pets.
ID gonna speak it in wolf.
You on that secret life of pets mission. All right.
ID.
So within like 4 barks, right? Within like 4 barks, son, I'm gonna know so much, bro. I'm trying to tell you, fam. By the time I cross back over, I'm gonna be, bro. I'm trying to tell you, fam. I'm gonna be the first dude. Look, and I'm gonna come back to being a human, and I'm gonna invent so much crap because the dogs told me what they've been wanting for a while, but y'all don't even listen to me.
You know what? You lost me in the
Kibbles
middle.
and bits.
No, you lost me in the middle, but then you just pulled me back in with that one for sure. Because the invention at the end of it is definitely because I imagine
You gotta make money at the end of your idea.
No. I imagine after talking to 10 dogs,
Take 10% of that dog money,
like
man.
10 dogs, it gets pretty tedious, bro. It's gonna get tedious. You're gonna hear the same conversation after a while.
Oh my God. Oh, let's hear from our guests, man. What are you doing, Kahlil? What are you doing?
I'm gonna let the dog flip to a person for a day because I feel like in the extent of a day, the dog could experience more, I guess, than I could as a dog. You know.
Yeah. I
I
feel
feel like the dog wouldn't tell me. I feel like the dog would lie to me.
That was a very humanitarian answer. I like that, bro. That was very.
That was good.
Are you sure you don't want to be a dog and have a meeting with other dogs?
Patron.
I feel like my dog would lie to me. You feel me? Like the dog would tell you anything.
Look,
I'm
this
trying
is
to be
my only
unselfish
issue.
and shit. I'm trying to think about others, you know.
ID, like after you talk to 3 or 4 dogs, you're hearing the same conversation. Like, I'm pretty hungry. I gotta piss. Like,
Bro, that's not what they're talking about. That's why I'm gonna invent some, bro. Yeah, that's not what they're talking about, and that's why when I come back to being a human and I invent a bunch of crap and they all love it, it's because I was right.
Buddha. Yeah, they be talking about I want to dig in the trash because that's what bad dogs like.
I'm gonna make them watch this episode.
Sweet Ace Man says K2 the dog.
Yeah, man, it's the big homie. What's up, my boy?
Well, what are you doing, Thayo? What are you doing, King Thayo?
I let the pet come back as a human as well.
Yes.
What about you?
I feel like that's just now I got an extra homie who I know is extremely loyal to me. Like that's tight.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, and Patron, I said I agreed with Mambo. Definitely have it come back as a human. So.
Or could 360 on you might be the opposite. The dog might be like, man, you know I don't fuck with you. I've been waiting for this day.
And I gotta square up with my dog. Well, that's fine.
Yeah. Yo.
Well, what you doing, Patron?
I'm not a big pet person, man. I'm just gonna pass on this one. But ID, I'm not gonna hold.
Nah, Patron, nah. You need to answer, homie.
No, I'm gonna pass. But ID, at some point, I'm gonna want you to tell me who told you dogs think we're dogs too, man. That was very interesting. That was. That was it.
You mean as man?
Patron, when we get time, when I drive up there to Seattle, we got some time. It's me and you, homie. I swear to God.
But real talk, a real nut. All the experts say.
Yeah, no, bring the information to me, man.
I got you. I'm bring you that
the funny thing is, all the experts actually say that cats look as humans as other cats.
Who is asking these animals?
See,
it's how they treat. It's just how they treat each other.
fam.
All right, maybe that's who I want to be. I want to be the dude who asks them, be like, no, I hollered at the elephants and they said it's a little too hot for real.
You look at the dog and say, man, you see me as a dog?
hey, before we get to the next one, ID, what is the first question you would ask a dog as a dog? What's the first question that you would ask?
This is hours of fun on this topic.
I love this.
Since you want to have dog conversations, what's the first question?
All right. You're talking about if I was a dog and my dog was a human?
Yeah.
No. You said you wanted to be your pet ever a day, so you'd have a dog conversation. You're a dog, so you're speaking to another dog. What's your question?
I meant that like as if my dog was a human.
That was.
But if I was talking to a dog,
next question.
If I was talking to
all right, we're moving on.
Just moving on.
All right, okay. Go on the fastest and the scariest roller coaster in the world, or never go on a roller coaster ever.
Never.
Wait. Hold on. Clarifying question. Does this mean like I would have never experienced roller coasters? Like, do I get to keep the roller coasters I've been on? And
no, you never get to go on a roller coaster.
Am I vanquishing all my roller coaster rides?
I believe in this situation.
They're all gone. The memories are gone. Everything. You either go on the fastest and the scariest.
I ain't gonna cap. I've been on some
go.
pretty fun roller coasters that weren't too fast or too scary. So I might have to go on. Is it secure though? Like, is it at an amusement park or did they just like put this up?
Hey, I said it was the scariest. So whatever scariest means to you.
Then we're gonna put it at a nice theme park and we're gonna strap in and thug it out. Close my eyes real tight.
Man, I'm with JJ Grand and Patron, man. Never ever. I've never even been on a roller coaster and I never will probably.
I ain't messing with it. Yeah, I'm cool.
You're not messing with Kahlil. What about you?
See,
Thayo,
roller coasters are only scary at certain parts, like the loop-de-loops, the dips, the big drops. Like those are the parts that's not fun.
Sorry, I didn't hear Thayo. What?
I'll go on the fastest one.
You're gonna go on the fastest, scariest one, okay?
Hey, man, you can sit next to me, Thayo. We're gonna be all right.
I'll be the only two on the ride.
Are you a bit of a thrill seeker? Are you a bit of a thrill seeker?
I mean, there's one life to live, King. You know.
Okay.
I mean, I look at it like this: if they have that running, they mean that they did safety checks. So if they're gonna open it, I'm gonna ride it. Yeah, why not?
Okay, I feel it. What about you, ID?
It doesn't always function, but hey, I'm a type, dog.
I'm gonna tell. This story kind of sucks, but I don't really do rides, not for like a fear factor, but they mess with my stomach sometimes. When I do certain rides, I get like a kind of motion sickness and feel like I'm about to throw up. So I never really do the rides, but I let somebody convince me into getting on one like a year ago. It was like a drop, you know, those ones where you go up like a big old tower to the heights and then boom, they drop you down super quick. I was like, all right.
I bet your stomach went in a chunk.
Man, I made it through. It was like just long enough that by the time we hit the bottom, I was like, if this was like 10 more seconds, I'd probably be out of here. But I made it through. I stomached it. It was like a mind drop. But the whole point of this story, what he was just saying about the safety and stuff, like 3 months after that, I'm chilling with the homie. We're talking about that ride, telling somebody how we got on it. So we look it up on YouTube. And the first video that pops up is like a news video from a month or two before that said some like 3-year-old girl got on the ride. They didn't strap her in right, and she fell out the ride and died. I see the one ride I did.
Nah, see, look, Khalil. Look, Khalil squared 2 times. Khalil double it up. Let me tell you this right now.
K2,
yeah. That's why the first thing I said was, where is we at? Because I feel like that stuff happens when it's like a fair. Like, oh, we're going to be here for 3 months. Nah. I need y'all been there for the last 15 years, and you get an annual check. We got mechanics on site. You know what I'm saying? I watched those videos too, bro, and they definitely put ooh. Yeah, nah. I can't even imagine walking by with like a candy cane and seeing it happen. That would definitely like be traumatic in itself. You feel me?
What are you doing, ID? I don't think we've got one answered from you yet, man.
I only been on one roller coaster, and so my experience was similar with Khalil. It's like it's not about the fear of getting on a roller coaster. It's more for me about the fact that when I got on one, it stopped at the top, and then everything out of my pockets fell out. And so I didn't really enjoy it because my phone broke and everything like this, right? So I get off the roller coaster, and in my head, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking to myself, if I took anything out of my pockets and took some mushrooms, I'd probably get on the roller coaster. But at the same time, like I'm not trying to get sick when I get off that joint. So I don't really know, man. I guess I'm gonna get on the roller coaster, but it's like
okay, you're gonna get on the roller coaster. You can go with Thayo. The rest of us are good, man. The rest of us are good.
Hey, I'm on there. I'm on there too.
Oh, you going with him? Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hey, okay, that's dope. That's dope.
Only because you said I had to sacrifice all my memories, bro. That's like some of my good friends. We rode roller coasters together. Like there's birthday parties where we went to Wild Waves. Like you want me to sacrifice all those, bro? Like dang.
Yeah.
Would you rather be a roller coaster for a day?
Would you rather be one?
Be a roller coaster or ride one? I don't think being a roller coaster is very eventful. The night times are really lonely and cold.
This show's going nuts, man. Take your pick, man. All right, here we go. Be able to read. Be able to
This is a good one.
Yeah, that's a good close.
No, we still got one more after that.
I'm gonna just set it off. I'm gonna see the future.
You gonna see the future?
I'm gonna jump right behind Patrizzi, and I'm going the same direction he going. I'm gonna go ahead and see the future too, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and see the future.
I'm gonna go opposite of you guys. I'm gonna read minds.
Oh, D, that's invasive, dog.
Yeah, see, that was my thing. There was 2 reasons. You know, all my answers are Buddha. You're not on the show no more, bro. It's not about you. Now this is my reason is tied to a bag, right? So
of course it is.
I believe that if I could see the future, that means that I can come up with a new invention or something, or do something like that. And if I really need to know what someone's thinking, if I can see the future, then I'm gonna know what you're thinking because I saw what you did. So I know what you was thinking because you did what you did. So you know what I mean? I don't really need to read your mind to be all up in your brain. And that just seems boring. I don't really want to hear people's thoughts, bro. Because you know, there's some people who smile at you and they act like they like you. I'd be really disappointed when I seen the homie. I was like, I was great, bro. And the homie see you. He's like, this punk mother. Man, look at this.
You be slapping people every day.
Right.
Every day you have to be smacking somebody.
You walk up to a circle and you hear people's thoughts. They're like, "Oh, put the weed up, bro. Put the weed up, bro. Bro, come in." Like, oh, I thought we was cool.
What was the question?
I don't think I can handle that heartbreak, so I'll just see the future and I'll invent something.
D, why you
I'm gonna see the iPhone 16 and then invent it. Give the idea to Android, flip it on him.
D, whose minds you want to read? Man?
What's the question?
Oh man,
it's probably ours.
I definitely want to read minds because it's hard for me to sometimes read people's body language. So it would help me like understand people at a better level.
What's the question?
The question again, ID was be able to see the future or be able to read minds.
Me and
While you
Patron
think-
are in the future.
While you
D
think
Money
about
is
that,
needed minds.
while you think about that, let's go with our guests, man. Thayo, what are you doing?
That's a tricky one.
Yeah,
I believe if you look into the future, you're gonna kill the joy of the journey.
Ooh, that's one reason why I didn't go with that. Yeah.
You know, but shit, I would also love to see them little numbers, but
see.
So,
I don't
hey,
know.
lottery numbers come into effect a lot of these questions for sure.
You're gonna cop the Gray Sports Almanac of 2030.
What?
But I
I'm betting
believe-
on every game
I believe
ever.
seeing into the future, you can, like, as the shows and them have it be a superhero, stop certain things from happening. You know, like certain.
True.
You know.
That's
Yeah.
see. We
Yeah,
might have
they
been able to
approve.
stop Donald Trump from being president.
You could have,
You could have X'd it all out.
They wouldn't
Kahlil.
have believed you if you came to the future. Nah, bro, this is what I saw. They're like, stop it.
Trump had America wilding.
Kahlil, what you doing?
Man, I was gonna say something kind of along similar lines. Like for me, I guess it depends. If we're talking about seeing the future, are we talking about like leaping to one specific point in the future, and then you can see what's happening at that point, and then come back and I guess correct certain things or work within certain things or utilize what's happening to make inventions or whatever from that time. But I wouldn't want to be able to see my whole existence.
Right. You want
And I-
you still want surprises for some things, you say.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So it's like it depends how we're viewing that. And then I feel the piece of like I wouldn't really want to be all up in everybody's head 24/7
See
because
that part there? Mhm.
there's certain things you're not supposed to know. Or don't
Think
be.
about it, man. Like you don't have to be in everybody's head. That's a power that you can control. It's different if you just have to see it.
Right. No, that there you can utilize that too. You know, you could.
That's why I'm going. That's why I'm going with being able to read people's minds because I don't have to read your mind. I
Yeah.
just have the ability.
I mean, you can do good and
Choose,
bad
yeah,
with
you
it.
can
Like, you can do anything. You know, you could solve a lot of problems as well if you're inside
create-
somebody's head. You know,
Right.
understand things that they're not going to express to nobody because a lot of people don't speak.
You
on
could,
issues.
you could like save somebody suicidal or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or you could just tell like somebody's venting or if they're actually looking for a solution.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you just want me to sit here and sulk with you? I mean, I could do that.
Do you want me to solve it? Right.
You would probably end up isolating from people at the end of it. I feel like after like a certain period amount of time,
good
and that
point.
would probably drive you crazy to the point where
Well,
you couldn't even
because-
tolerate people anymore.
Yeah, because as
Yeah,
human
I
beings,
agree with
we
that.
all have to live within a certain level of fraudulence just to exist. You know what I mean? To coexist and have society, there's a certain level of biting your tongue or not saying certain things that you know. So all them under the breath jokes, that's what you're hearing, bro, and that's heavy.
I think Mambo, it depends on the individual.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
depends on the individual because
That's true. That's true. That's
somebody
true.
who's truthful about their self and their situation and their whole everything. All that's like shit. That's like talk. It won't bother them. You know what I mean? Because they solid in their truth now. You know what I mean? I just like this about that part.
Man, definitely. Okay, let's go. We got time for this last one here. We're going to squeeze it in. Here we go. Be able to control your dreams or be able to watch your dreams on video the next day.
That's a heavy one.
And so
Why don't we?
and
We're Mambo's trying to say something, but we can't really hear him.
Oh, you got to get that Wi-Fi connector going again, man.
There we go. Am I back? Am I back, y'all? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now. You're back now. Go for it.
What I said was I'm gonna jump off and go first, and I'm gonna keep my video dreams, and I'm selling them to Netflix and Amazon because I be having some wild dreams sometime, bro. And I know I could get at least a little bit, bro. It's got to be about a bag, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's got to be about a bag.
You worked in a bag. You're all about the bread, man.
Hey, man, I gotta feed my youths, bro. I got 2 youngins, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta make some money, Mambo.
Let's go with our guest, man. Kahlil, you controlling your dreams, or you watching them on video the next day?
I mean, I'm watching them on video. I feel like controlling them would be more of a significant thing, I guess, because watching them on video is kind of like, if you're really paying attention, you could remember enough to write that down yourself, you know?
Right.
But I don't want to control my dreams because we learn through our dreams and shit. Like whatever happens through there is teaching us. Like I feel like a dream state is more of a conscious mind state, even in a certain extent, than our waking mind, because we imagine and see all the things that we can't fully visualize when we're awake. Woo! And I don't want to start like fighting that shit and then not getting the information I need, you know?
Right. Or because to control them, you could only control them with the wherewithal that you already have, so you won't be able to gain anything new. Yeah, that makes sense, bro.
I'm gonna kind of piggyback off Kahlil real quick, if that's cool. I just want to kind of throw my answer into that, but basically, I want to be able to see my dreams so that I can solve the mystery of deja vu in my real life.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people get deja vu and they think it's like a dream they just previously had or something they remembered from a dream, but they don't know what the dream it was. It's like, you know,
maybe that's you seeing the future, man.
Aside from the bag too, like I honestly have kind of a difficult time remembering like so it'd be segmented off. So it'd be nice to be able to go and get the whole thing through, because I feel like I retain the message from my dreams, but sometimes there's like fun parts, or you know what I mean? I'm like, man, I know there was a thing that happened, but I can't remember exactly how it happened, you know?
Man, what about you, Thayo? What about you?
Dreams on video.
Yes.
Hey man, we can partner up, man. We're gonna make millions, you guys. Just
we could just write a movie about that concept.
Yeah.
Dreams on video, DOV, yo.
I kick my 10% to Fresh Juice. I know how it goes.
Yeah, look.
Thank you. I'm with y'all, man. I'm definitely watching my dreams the next day on video, man. That would be so dope. I just feel like controlling dreams just takes the fun out of them.
Well, I forgot where I heard it, but I heard somewhere that you can control your dreams.
They call it lucid dreaming, yeah.
And I feel like I could kind of a little bit, but I mean, some things you just can't control.
Yeah.
Unless they're speaking dreams metaphorically.
There's been a point in time where I wouldn't say that I wasn't in control of the dream, but I felt like based on certain thoughts, I could invoke a dream. You know what I mean? Like there was times where I was thinking, I had a dream about back home, and then the next night I was like, you know what? Man, that was a cool dream. I wonder if I can go back to that place where I was at. And I got like close to it. I don't know if I was exactly there. See, that's why I need to watch it back. I might have been exactly there. I don't know, but I was close to
it. I'm still here, but I'm about to walk my dog, but it might get dark, but I'm still here.
All right. All right. So that is Take Your Pick, y'all. Thank you all for playing along with us and King Thayo and Kahlil. Appreciate you with your comments and everything, Miles Salvador.
I do want to shout out for MCs, bar MCs in the comments.
I saw this too. What's good? We here.
What's good with you, man? Let us know what you're doing about your dreams, man. Miles Salvador, JJ Grand, Diva Asia, Bezo, Sweet Ace, man. Appreciate you all. JJ Grand. Appreciate you all for tuning in and watching and everything that. We only got a half an hour left in the program, man. We got to get to our next break. We did talk.
We got the ID the question.
We got to do that for sure. But Kahlil, are you still planning on doing a live performance?
What are y'all thinking?
I'm down.
It's up to y'all.
I'm down. Yeah,
we're always down, but we also talk a lot. So by 10:30, we just be doing a check-in to
Yeah.
make sure
He
that
said
the
we
energy
see what's
still
going on.
exists. Say
So
no
you
more.
guys good? You guys gonna do a live performance?
Yeah, we could throw some now.
Okay, we're gonna go to break. When we come
Say no
back,
more.
live performance from
Also-
Kahlil Khalil and King
Real
Thayo.
quick, I was gonna say, D Money, man, got a date coming up on Friday. If you gentlemen could maybe give him some advice or like
Oh,
some
yeah.
ideas or what. If y'all could just give him a little game for Friday night, man. So if
Hey,
y'all could
make
please
sure,
think
hey,
about
D
that.
Money.
Yes,
we
we-
gentlemen around here. Make sure you
Yeah,
open
think
the
about
doors.
that.
You got
I
to get
need-
some
yes.
roses.
Think about that. I need some advice, yo. So keep that locked in. Feel free to give me some advice in the comments too, yo. All right, we'll be right back. Live performance from Khalil King Thayo right after this on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Jokes.
What it is, it's your girl, Mala
All right.
Mala Reigns, BX's own, checking out Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo. You already know. You better check it out. Bye.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to say.
Generational wealth to me is wealth that has been accumulated from their ancestors, but their ancestors are usually the ones that aren't the ones that built it, but built off of POC ancestors, in my own definition, from what I see. Because not many POC people have that type of wealth, as you can see in many people's neighborhoods and communities. It's usually a white person. You can see it in gentrification around us and even in schools nowadays. But generational wealth is basically hard work that isn't really your own hard work.
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhood's Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who do you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Chilton family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's right. Noise.
Peace.
This message is brought to you by Public Health, Seattle and King County, the Washington Department of Health, Washington Chapter AAP, and Within Reach. No matter where your classroom is, whether in person or online, routine vaccinations protect your child from serious diseases like measles, mumps, and chickenpox, and they keep your child safe, healthy, and thriving. Need help finding a provider? Visit parenthelp123.org or call the Help Me Grow Washington hotline at 1-800-322-2588.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Trey Ross coming here live from Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio with my boys OG Mambo, ID Yourself, Pint Size Patron, and D Money. Make sure you stay gold. I don't know what to say at the end. I don't know what to do.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. We are live every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. with new hip-hop, new R&B, and interviews with some of the dopest artists around. Always hosted by the Juice Pack with myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
OG Mambo, who's out for just a second, and also joining us from Portland, we got reg hop artists right there, King Thayo and Kahlil Khalil, who are about to do a live performance as soon as they go off mute.
That's that Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, we back, man. We're back.
Okay. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, we're gonna kick some. Go ahead and drop some. Hold on, let me load it up.
could vibe together, baby, all night. Baby, all night. I love it, sunshine, these days, summertime, wine, vibe right. The right vibe. I'm elevating up, let me lift you up too. Girl, I'll show you new heights. This ain't no seance. I'm feeling what you need, love. I'm taking you to sing song. And put you in my hand. Because when you crash like a song, the love ain't the problem from the slow. I'll be your cover from its flow. Oh, it's bad to break what it's doing. Keep thinking, don't you let that groove stop. The one groove, he got me feeling too high. Yes, I know it could all stop. Let's hold on to what we got and live life carefree, get along. I just hope the world hears this. Come play the big reggae music song. Big up. DJ come and bust this to it now. Babylon now walk through the blasted crowd because the Rasta man now stand and them building low. This is the vibe to the dance, she said. People in my one and I feel like red. Guinness in the hand, two-step in the set. Now the people in my move to the flow, my way. As they say, baseline the lock off. I had my top off, the keys no drop off, the kick stop, no stop lock, they get the drum no stop laugh. What's wrong is that's young, them banging vocals making my shop all the place like one. When I feel good right when they hear this song, make you feel better than delicious at all. Good energy, take you close to the sun, fire on Babylon, God, this is the one. One drum playing, one drop, one bass, one time, keep singing, don't let that groove stop. Groove, it got me feeling too high. Yes, I know it could all stop. Just hold on to what we got. Get back carefree, get along. I just hope the world hears this song. I just hope the world get along. Whoa, I just Christ, he just needs one love, one nation. All these problems and trials that we've been facing, we can fix it if we all just get along. So please sing this song. This is the one. Boom. Something like
I know it's ill, B. So I just want to shout out that like I only see my homies from the islands like shake hands like that, and they shake hands like that now. All my homies out here in America shake hands like that. When I see them,
Man, the one live performance from King Thayo, Kahlil Khalil. Woo!
Appreciate y'all letting us do that. What we're here to do is share.
All right. Well, whatever you guys did to the audio, can you switch it back?
Oh, we messed it up, huh?
A little bit. Yeah.
No, but we got some good spots from it though. We got some good spots from it, but
when it started off, it was basing real hard, but y'all found an equalizer somewhere in the middle. We got the performance in the middle though.
Yeah, we got a good part of it in the middle there, but yeah, it was dope. It was dope. All right, so we could do one thing first or the other thing first. So we could either give me some advice for my date, or we could do ID the question first.
Oh, you got a date?
I got a date on Friday,
Money
man.
has a date on Friday. Have you met her before?
Never met her. This is like
who set y'all up?
This is just Bumble, man. Bumble.
Okay, Bumble it is.
Okay, so where y'all going?
That's
gonna matter what kind of advice I give you.
Okay. We are
setting and ambiance matters.
We're going to this place that serves drinks, but they also have like an arcade and they have like a miniature golf type of deal. So
okay, so drinks,
back to this date.
Yeah,
drinks, arcade, golf. That just all sounds relaxing, so don't overthink it. You feel me? The food sounds simplistic, so don't feel like you have any reason to really order anything special. Just kind of focus on the conversation is what I would think to say to you.
Okay.
Don't go over 3 drinks, man.
Don't go over 3 drinks.
I didn't think about that because I'm sober, but in general, like, don't drink too much either.
For sure.
Get 2 in there for sure. And then if you want to, go and get that third, but don't go crazy.
Yo, and like if you're gonna drink something, like don't double anything. Don't make it a double.
Right, I feel that. All right, let's get some advice from our guests, man. Thayo, Kahlil, what's your advice for me, man?
I'm a licensed therapist. I charge for my advice.
He's taking 10%.
Only time I give it out for free is on the music.
That's what's up, though, man. That's a good background to have on the real.
Nah, I'm just playing, man.
I was gonna say my man's mom is a therapist. So
you never know.
By the way, turn that volume down a little bit, man. We're getting a lot of bass from you. A lot of bass.
Is it good now?
Nah.
It's still booming. Yeah.
Still booming.
Hold on.
All right.
I heard Mambo mention something about bringing roses, but this doesn't sound like the environment.
It's a first date. I just think like bringing a flower to a first date.
I think you should bring one flower. Don't bring a pack of flowers. Bring
my girlfriend today. I met her and I brought a flower for sure. But that was a lunch date.
Okay, so that's
if you're gonna be around drinks and arcades. I mean, it's a little bit more of a public. It's definitely more of an outing.
Yeah, is that weird? Is that weird? Bringing a flower to a date, a first date, not like a second or a third, but a first.
Depends what kind of girl you're dealing with.
That too, but if that's your nature, you move like a gentleman. You're brought up like that. Then
because my girls are.
There's no win or loss for not bringing a flower.
Okay.
Yeah, because my girl likes flowers, but she's like not really into flowers. So like when I don't buy flowers, it's no big deal. But if you're just the type to buy flowers like I am, I still buy flowers all the time because that's just what I like.
Yeah, exactly. Because if that's your personality type, that's what you want.
That's exactly like me. So if you like flowers, buy flowers.
It's called love languages. You know what I mean? That's what it's at the end of the day. But from a first date perspective, this is where you get into actually know somebody. You know what I mean? The start of that thing, getting to know somebody before you can actually say to love somebody, love languages. Then, you know what I mean?
First date, yeah.
Yeah. Take your time and just enjoy yourself, King.
That's the most important aspect of it, man. Is just whatever being you means is all you got to do.
Hey, I have an idea. Yo, make sure you get something. Like when you order your food, you know what I mean? Make sure you get something you like know how to make, and then like talk about making food and see if you can cook for it one day. That'd be dope.
Ooh, yes. Okay, I see you.
And then maybe towards the end of the night, ask her if it'd be okay, if like we can interview her on the show.
You see how they treat me, man. They just want to trip me out, man. They just want to
I was gonna say like low key, it'd be like she went on her first date with all of us, low key.
I'm gonna stay home.
All brothers right here.
I'm staying home.
I need to relax.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody's advice, man. Let's get to ID the question. Let's see what kind of question ID's been thinking about, man.
Hey, real quick.
Mambo, what you gonna say?
All right, Mambo, get it in.
I just want to tell you, D Money, as long as you yourself and you a gentleman, you're gonna have yourself a good time. And my internet was messed up, but that live performance was a serious thing, bro.
Yes.
All right, ID, come on, man.
All right, ID, let's do ID the question.
Man, from your scalp to your feet, ID the question. When you speak, let me talk to y'all for a second. Let me ask you. So what is your theory on like the undiscovered purpose of the pyramids? Because I mean, we always talking about it. We don't really know what they really do. You talking about them, like we don't know how they connect to the center of the earth. You know what I'm talking about? We don't know how they connect to the sky. Yeah, we talking about the pyramids. How they connect to the sky? How they connect to the center of the earth? What are they really used for? We got mummies inside of them. We can't figure out how the heck they got made so big and how large the bricks are. Nobody really understands the pyramids. What are they used for? Talk to me.
All right, so what is the purpose of the pyramids?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, spin your brain. Let's do this.
Don't everybody go at once.
You got me feeling. You got me feeling like
everybody gets quiet like
ID. You got me feeling like Wario. You got me feeling like Wario hanging off that ceiling fan, yo.
I believe the pyramids have many mysteries. You know, there are many mysteries about the pyramids. For one, I think they are tools for communication, tools of transport. Even what's what I was looking for, boy? Like that worship, like protector shit. You know what I mean? Like who knows? Who knows the real truth about it? But
I should put the word theory. But like I think nobody really.
Yeah, I don't like the word theory either.
You know,
but yeah, I didn't want to use that word. Yeah.
Like pyramids all over the world. You know,
that's the thing.
It's just by design. Just by design, you know it's there for a purpose. You know what I mean? Like that ain't no accidental sculpture.
And there's so many of them.
Obviously, the real meaning is hidden. You know what I mean? Like they covered that up somehow.
To understand that, you'd have to be able to directly correlate with somebody who had awareness of that, or to be able to really decipher and read like ancient writings and things, and really dig into the history of what they were putting down and documenting, to be able to pick that apart and decipher it. You know,
right. That's like
and actually, in my opinion, I think some things are meant to be a mystery. And there's definitely fun in speculation and guessing and what it is, but in all honesty, they probably serve the purpose that we found another way to fulfill with whatever mechanism, tools, and new inventions that have come, whether it was to preserve something, save something, hide something, keep something a secret, keep something fresh.
You know,
you're
right. Everybody can share a certain amount of knowledge. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everybody.
Yes. I mean, there's some things, especially from that like biblical time, where it's like, it's all just speculation. It's word of mouth. It's hearsay. There is no video evidence. We can't really confirm or deny anything. It's all gonna have some level of an opinionated form attached to it. You know what I mean? It comes with cultural background, religious background, and things like that.
I mean, if we don't think a piece that we can decipher, I mean, and still that's only to a certain percentage of what we can comprehend about it, but it's that piece of, we know it was something that was an advancement enough of ancient math, science, and technology that created a blueprint that has been fulfilled to create new things, and maybe not even being matched. Like there might be pieces that we don't understand, or that only a certain percentage of people understand, took from that and was like, okay. But that's the only thing we know, is that it was something that had enough of advancement that it put a stamp in time as far as people understanding how
history to know.
And the people who
question was gonna hit him.
The people who do know probably also keep information like that sacred, because we live in this multicultural world right now. But all of our cultures, no matter where we come from, came from a basis of we stay where we at, and this is what we do over here. Last time we trusted somebody with information who came on a horse or a boat, it ended up real bad. So we're not going to tell nobody nothing.
Why did they put that there? What are you doing there?
Hold on, let me get my answer real quick.
Who put that there?
Hold on. It says hold on.
Why is that on the dollar bill? That's not even in America.
It says 118 pyramids, right? It says over 80 of them are located in Sudan to this day. All right. Now my personal theory is that my personal theory is that I think that there's like a shape, there's like a formation. Y'all are ignorant. Y'all need to relax. Y'all need to relax. I think there's some kind of formation, like a shape, right? That we can't see it unless you were at a spatial aerial view, right? But if every single one of those pyramids was lit up and everything else was dark, I think we'd understand a whole lot more. And I think they connect to the center of the earth in some way, and I think they connect to the stars in some way, and we don't know.
I think I think that's a
They're
beautiful
connected
concept.
to the center of my pockets.
I'm being
I
for
think-
real. I'm being
It
for
goes in
real.
the
No,
fold.
hey, being dead ass with you. Being completely
I'm
dead
being
ass
for
with
real.
you. That's a beautiful concept, but we couldn't even go into space for a real long time. So they made those and knew exactly where they were lining up before they could like check their
That's
work.
nuts.
They couldn't like send somebody else
I feel you.
and be like,
Man.
"Oh, hey, send Amur al-Akhbar. Yeah, send him up and check the pyramids for us
Oh,
real
that's
quick.
homie.
Make sure that we solid on the placement."
No, I think it's more of a thing like they're meant for something that's gonna happen in the future, and they were placed here a long time ago just to be ready.
Or maybe something that the world that they all believed was going to happen, because that's a lot of the world too. Ancient world was
Some
about.
people think the world has been recreated multiple times already.
You know what? I always challenge the thought, and I know it's a controversial one, but we look at all these biblical times and listen to what everyone was saying, but who's to differentiate some of these disciples and biblical figures from Kahlil Khalil or OG Mambo or Pint Size Patron? You know what I mean? Like in our ideations and ability to spread thought and positivity and live out these stories. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Ooh, I know we could go for this for another 10 or 20 minutes, but we literally have to end right now. So
Hey, let's let them get their last words in.
Yes, last words in
Yeah,
real
get some
quick.
shout-outs,
Our
real
guests,
quick.
man, anything you want to say before we bounce?
Man, just to everybody who tuned in and to y'all, appreciate it. Always just to get out there and communicate, engage with new people is a blessing. Got a lot of new music that's gonna come this year too, so just stay tuned into that. Gonna be looking to do more performing in the summertime, moving around. Like we said, we got the project coming. I'm gonna be working on dropping my debut solo album this year too, Curry Pack Project. So
There's a show I'm a part of in the summertime, bro. I'm gonna bring you guys up for Fremont Friday, man.
All right, anything for you, Thayo? Anything you want to say before we bounce?
I appreciate you all for having us here, for giving some exposure, you know, to open to your whole fan base, database. It's the us. We have music coming out all year, you know. We are creating a new genre of music, and we are on a positive frequency. So we get to uplift, teach some more, you know?
Yes, thank. All right, next week on Fresh Juice, we got Experience coming through. We've had him on a couple of times as a musician, but this next week, he's going to tell us about a spades game he is making for consoles, Xbox, PlayStation, all of them, a spades game that he is putting together. So he'll talk about that. And we'll also be joined by New Jersey artist Janelle. We'll also be singing right there. So next week on the 18th, same time as always, 9 to 11 p.m. right here on Rainier Avenue Radio here in Seattle. Fresh Juice. As always, check us up on our Facebook groups, Fresh Juice Media. We're also on IG and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media. YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. You can see clips from the show right there. And also Spotify. All the music heard on tonight is available on our Spotify playlist at Fresh Juice Mix 2023. You can also check out last year's, also available there on Spotify, Fresh Juice Mix 2022. All right. Thank you all for tuning in to another edition.
My man.
Yeah.
Get one last thing off my chest real quick before you shut it down.
Do your thing.
Just so everybody in here aware, if there's any artists or all y'all too, I know you're connected and always looking for new artists and people. I also, besides being an artist, I've been a music producer for a long time now. I make
Let's get it.
I'm an audio engineer as well. I mix and master. So this is how I fund and take care of my career development as an artist as well. So if you never ever know artists
Instagram, bro,
production or songwriting
Or
or
songwriting,
engineering. That's
nice.
Me and
man.
Thayo.
Much love. Much love. All right. We got to get off the air.
Tap in with me on the gram, Kahlil. Get me on the gram.
Thank you all for tuning in to another edition of Fresh Juice. Peace.
All right, boys. Appreciate
and
it, man.
bless.
Bless.
One love.
Appreciate
One love.
y'all. You have